Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this and they're having trouble doing this. I've done it pretty well. It's not exactly like that, but they can't get the interactive fill tool to work, and there's a reason for that. So I'm going to take my freehand pick tool, set on 100. That's going to cause my hand movement to be smoother, and Corel will kind of smooth out my errors. Now, with that said, I can still change, if we want it pretty much dead onto that, we can move some stuff around. You can see I'm just taking the nodes, and I'll probably take away that node right there, and I got it. So now I'm going to move that out of the way. Now I'm going to do the bottom line, get back to my freehand pick tool. I'm just going to kind of trace it. Let me start over on that. Try to stay on the line as much as you can, but like I did in the first line. And the reason I'm doing this, she really likes the curl. So now we can, you see how Corel smoothed it out for me by setting that on 100. And we're good to go. So now we're going to nudge that out of the way. Now, there's actually a little hiccup right there. So we're going to take the shape tool, but take this smoothing tool, and let's just smooth that out. Matter of fact, I'm going to make my nudge factor a little different because it's two lines. I can not hit the other one. Now I'm going to hit the other one. Just trying to get a little bit smoother transition. Now, if we take it, let's go ahead and make it something other than a hairline. Maybe make it a little bit thicker still. Whoop. Okay. Now, we're not going to, normally you would blend this with different colors, but with this, we're going to grab both these. We're going to go up to Effects and Blend, and I'm going to blend them just 3 times. And boy, that looks bad. Don't really know what's going on. Let's try this. My arrows are going in the right direction. That's a little bit, when you have a node, we got a little hiccup right there. So kind of bring that node down. Got a double node right there. We'll delete one, and hopefully it'll blend this time better. Wow, I just did it. When all else fails, punt, start over. I don't know how I could have done anything differently. Whoop, not a 2-point line. Freehand tool. And this time I'm going to try blending it before I fix it well. I need to fix that. Somehow I got it into, well, I'm at 100. And I can just kind of move my nodes around. I've got to get that arrow handle. And now you see it's not a cusp, so I'm going to right click and turn that into a cusp. And when I do that, it'll only move one handle. And you get the idea. I'm not going to take it too much time. So instead of doing what I did, I'm going to smooth this out and get the smoothing tool, and I'm going to kind of smooth out that turn. Now the lines are basically the same, so I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard, get the two-sided cross, and bring that down, and then I'm going to double click on it, and I'm going to move my rotation to there, and I'm going to rotate that line down. Hopefully this will work now. Grab it all and apply. Much better. Now we can turn it in to a thicker line. Let's go to Object, break the blend apart. There's still a group. You can see down there 3 objects. So go and group it and ungroup it. Then let's make it thicker. Let's make it, that's really a little bit too thick. Now the blend, even though the interactive fill tool will not work, let's actually group this together and get the interactive fill. And this is where I think their problem is. It doesn't do anything because these are lines. So what I'm going to do now is I've got to break them apart, go up to object, group, and ungroup them. Then I can take my Alt key and swipe through there. I've got all 5 of them selected. I'm going to go to object and okay, it won't let me do that. Oh, somehow it's still grouped together. Now I can take my Alt key and select it, go up to object, and convert the outline to an object. Now I've got to group it together. I could not change it until I was ungrouped. Now let's get the interactive fill tool, and it's going to work this time, hopefully, and it does. So we're going to put a blue on this end. I didn't hit it. We're going to put a blue on that end. We're going to bring in a red, and then we're going to bring in a yellow. Well, actually, the red is, let's bring in another red, and then we can turn this one yellow. And we can actually bring that in and make it a little more yellow. Now, let's look at it with the black box effect. Little black boxes is just something I've come up with. It really shows off your lines. Of course, if this was printed on a dark blue t-shirt, well, you couldn't use blue, or a green shirt, or something other than the colors that I picked. And then you just put your notes. It's the same person I think I just helped yesterday. She was looking on the internet and found this and really liked it. Now, it's a little bit, theirs is a little bit wider. You can still change that. Just do it from the start. Anyway, I hope that answered their question, and thank you for watching.